Hello, this is Haiku here for some more historic Pauper deck techs prior to this midweek magic, going over some mono green decks that are available. So mono green has one deck, maybe two. This is more just kind of a fun deck to try out, but the strength of mono green really comes from a couple cards. The fact that it has Elvish Mystics, and Bayou Groff is probably the other key card. There's some fairly strong other cards, but those are probably the standouts. So this is mono green, beats down very effectively, puts a lot of pressure on the opponent. So you get elves ramping into Jewel Thief. You'll have this card, which is a great combat trick and also just a solid beater. The 4 toughness of a lot of these creatures also gets around a lot of the removal in the format, along with Young Wolf and Khalni Garden making edicts a lot worse versus you. And then if the removal is going to hit your creature, you also have Snakeskin Veil to protect it. So having a lot of untapped mana to always hold up Veil is also great. Veil pairs really well with Jewel Thief to really kind of make opponents really removal turn very, very painful for them. Gnarlid Colony is a very flexible card. It also pairs well with Snakeskin Veil very well. Gnoll Hunter pairs really well with Savage Swipe. I'm only playing one of since there's not too many 2 power creatures, but it can put a lot of pressure on the opponent. And then Skyshroud Ambush, if you're bigger than them, a removal spell plus draw card is always great, but most of the time you're just happy to ram through their creature and get in for a little bit of chip damage as well. So just very fast, very strong. Some considerations when you're going to be taking this in the mono in the best of one format. I would consider Gnarled Dryad as just a death touch to deal with hexproof decks. You could also consider you line up the shot to deal with hexproof decks or Mass Vandal. And then to deal with burn decks, I would consider main decking a Trufflesnout. Even though you're pretty fast, the burn decks are probably faster than you. So actually, I would just put this in right now. And then we'll probably have to cut. Let's see, probably a Savage Swipe. Just to deal with the burn decks. Gaining 4 life to kind of swing the game in your favor. Okay, and then moving on to the fun deck. Just basically based on the theme of the four power creatures. So the couple payoffs are Ents Fury, which just got printed, and Kronch Wrangler. Obviously, I don't even have the deck crafted because it's a bit of a meme. The issue or the synergy part here is that you get 8 1-mana elves that to ramp into the 3 mana value 4 toughness or 4 power creatures. Then you also get to play with Bannerhide Krushok. So it's a fun deck. You still get the nice combo Young Wolf with Bayou Groff with Khalni Garden to get an early beater down and put a lot of pressure on the opponent. And Ents Fury is a pretty aggressive removal spell. So it's nice. And you still are playing the Force Snakeskin Veil in this deck. So you could try this one out. I would probably recommend, if you're really in love with mono green, play the other one first, and then this one is just more of a fun deck to try to get these 2 payoffs to work. All right, well, that was mono green, and that takes us through all of the decks. Again, mono blue, I kind of fudged it a little bit and just covered all the fairy decks, but now I'll be going into, if I have time, into the 2-color decks, and then I'll touch on the 3-color specialized decks that have like very specific pans, mostly like combo decks. Yes, there are combo decks in Historic Pauper, and they are a fun time to play. So I'll be going over those as well. See ya.